Someone examined over 350,000 business locations to see who ChatGPT actually recommends. The result is a single number, and for most businesses, it's rather bad news. For a select few, it's the opportunity of a lifetime. Let's look at it. The number is 1.2%. Only about 1 in 100 examined locations gets actively recommended by ChatGPT. 98.8% simply don't exist in the answers, no matter how good they are, how long they've been around, how many customers love them. Hold that number next to the other side of the market. 45% of consumers now ask AIs for recommendations. 12 months earlier, it was 6. Enormous, exploding demand meets a microscopic supply of visible providers. That's the most brutal imbalance in marketing today. So we're clear what this number does not mean. It doesn't mean 98% do bad work. It means 98% are ungraspable to the machine. That difference is everything. Bad work is hard to fix. Ungraspability is purely a craft problem. Chapter 1. Why the funnel is so narrow. Reason 1 is the answer format. An AI recommendation names 2 to 4 providers, not 10, not 40. Where Google offered a ranking with fallback spots, there's now a guest list, and guest lists are short. Reason 2. The machine repeats itself on purpose. It recommends what it can verify with confidence, and what it once verified confidently, it recommends again. Certainty beats variety. That's how a repeat elite forms. The same few names, answer after answer. Reason 3 is the hardest. Most businesses simply give the machine nothing to read. Facts and PDFs, fluff instead of numbers, contradictions between website and directories, blocked crawlers. The machine isn't picky, it's underfed. Before someone objects that this is big tech arbitrariness, the narrowness of the funnel isn't a flaw, it's the product. Users love AI answers precisely because they're short. Nobody wants 40 options from an assistant. The guest list stays short. The only open question is who's on it. How stable this elite is shows in the repetition test. Ask the same question repeatedly, and the core names keep coming back, while the back seats rotate. So there are 2 zones, the fixed core that gets the business, and the randomness zone where you appear and vanish. The goal is the core. Everything else is a lottery. Chapter 2. What the visible ones do differently. Looking at the providers who make it into the answers, 4 traits repeat strikingly. First, they're present in the trust places, directories, chambers, review platforms, with identical facts everywhere. Second, they have a sharp profile. The machine can say in one sentence what they stand for. Specialization instead of a bazaar. Third, their websites answer questions instead of reciting ads. Prices, processes, criteria as text, structured, quotable. And fourth, people talk about them. Reviews with substance, mentions on industry sites, occasional press. The machine believes third parties more than self-presentation. The visible ones have third parties speaking for them. And the value of those few seats is absurd. Visitors from AI recommendations convert in case studies at around 16%. Classic search clicks at under 2. A guest list seat isn't 1 seat of 10 like before. It's 1 of 3 with pre-decided customers. Chapter 3. The counter test for your business. You don't need a study to know your own status. You need 60 seconds. Ask ChatGPT. Recommend 3 providers for your industry in your city. Then the same question to Gemini and Perplexity. 3 possible outcomes. You're in the elite. Defend the seat because it's attackable while it rests on few sources. You get mentioned occasionally, then mostly consistency and a sharper profile separate you from being recommended. Or you're among the 98%. Then today is the best day to change that. Because here's the good news inside the brutal number. 98% invisibility means 98% unclaimed space. Your industry's answers are still malleable. Every seat in the repeat elite that's free today will be assigned once in the coming years, and then not again for a long time. Run the numbers for your own street. If one or two of 100 businesses in your category are in the answers, and nearly every second customer asks there, where does the market flow? Exactly. To the one or two. Every day. Quietly. Without the other 98 noticing anything. What the path costs. No ad budgets, but systematics. Become readable, become verifiable, get mentioned, stay current. The four families, in 50 concrete ways, live as a playlist on this channel. None of it is rocket science. It's diligence in the right places. Perhaps the most important finding sits between the lines of the analysis. The visible ones are rarely the biggest in their industry. Disproportionately often they're specialists with a clear profile and attended presence. Businesses that own one topic instead of grazing 10. The machine doesn't reward corporate logos. It rewards clarity. One more encouraging observation, the elite isn't equally dense everywhere. In some categories and regions, the AI currently names only one or two safe names and fills the rest hesitantly. Those are open doors. Whoever becomes readable first in such a gap takes the seat almost without a fight. A note on method, because trust is earned with cards on the table. The numbers in this video come from published analyses, the location study, the consumer surveys, the conversion case studies. Sources are on screen. That's exactly the standard you should hold every marketing claim to, including ours. No source on screen, no belief in your head. And a practical footnote for everyone now planning their way into the core. Document your starting point today. Screenshot the answers, save the date. In 6 months, when your name starts appearing, you'll want the before and after for your team, and honestly, for the joy of it. One prediction to close the loop, and you can hold me to it. The 1.2% will grow slowly as more businesses wake up, but the fixed core of each category will harden even faster. This study is a snapshot of a market being distributed right now. Snapshots like this don't come twice. One number to take with you, 1.2%. Decide for yourself whether it's your bad news or your opportunity. The free visibility check in the description tells you which side you're on right now, and the playlist shows the way to the other.